All right, guys, so today we're going to cover the pull-up, and there's 3 variations of pull-up that we do at this gym. There's actually 4, but we'll cover 3. We're not going to include the weighted pull-up today. So the 3 variations are the strict pull-up. The strict pull-up is technically the easiest to do, but it requires the most strength. So the strict pull-up, you're going to hang from the bar, and you're just going to pull your weight up, back down, up, back down. Now that movement is more isolating. It's going to isolate your biceps and your lats. You're going to get to exhaustion a lot quicker, and you're not going to distribute the workload across your body. So in CrossFit, what we like to do is we like to do movements as efficiently as we possibly can so we can sustain that movement and maximize our power output. So for all of you non-CrossFitters that say, why are you cheating on the pull-up? That's why, because we're trying to get the most work done in the shortest amount of time. So the next movement that we like to work on is the kipping pull-up. This is kind of the bread and butter of CrossFit pull-ups. So the kipping pull-up looks like this. We're going to start off by opening and closing the hips. Right? Now at some point, if somebody says stop, you should be able to stop without swinging. That's opposed to this, which is literally a swing. Now if you say stop, I can't stop because I am literally swinging. There's a big difference there. It's subtle, and when you first start out with the kipping pull-up, it's a difficult thing to master. So we're going to push the hips forward, push the hips back, and that's going to be the beginning of the kip. And then the next step is going to be what we call a pop-off. So we're going to start with this, and then pop-off. Notice how I'm still not bending the elbows. Right? I'm just driving up into kind of a pike position. All right? So that's where I've loaded, and now I'm ready to finish the pull-up. And the actual kip part is the next part. And this is where most CrossFitters that I see muscle their way through this movement. They're not as efficient as they possibly could be. And what I'd like to see is that powerful reopening of the hip. That's what's going to get you up there, and you're going to be able to cycle a lot more pull-ups. So it's going to look like this. Pop off. Now open the hip. Now notice how on the way up, I reopen that hip really hard, and that's going to get me up there. That's going to be very efficient. Okay? Now the last variation of pull-up that we do, it's kind of fascinating to CrossFitters. It's a difficult movement to master. It's called the butterfly kipping pull-up. And it's going to look very similar to the regular kipping pull-up. The difference being, the regular kipping pull-up, if you watch my hands from the side, looks like this. Right? The butterfly kipping pull-up is going to look more like this. So it's similar, but it's just subtly different enough that it's difficult to master, especially once you've got the kipping pull-up. So the butterfly kip looks more like this. Now you'll notice at the very top of the kipping pull-up, I push away. When I push away, that reloads me for the next one. And the butterfly kip, at the very top, I'm already reloaded. I've already got my hips open, and as I drop down, I just sweep the legs through. All right? Sounds like Karate Kid. We sweep the leg, right? But that's basically how to master the butterfly kip. So that's the 3 variations of pull-ups that we do at this gym, and that's it.